Hello, my awesome friends. Miss Haynes here with our friendship flower from last time. Now, I was looking at this flower and I was noticing that some things were missing. Today, I'm going to show you how we are going to complete this flower of friendship by adding a few details. Now first, we know that flowers don't just float in the sky, they grow. And what is that thing that they grow on? A stem, boys and girls. Now this, of course, does not look like a stem. It is way, way too big. So you're going to take a green piece of paper. You're going to take your scissors. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All you're going to do is cut a nice straight line. Then you are going to take that tap glue. Remember, tap, tap, tap. I'm going to push and squeeze, push and squeeze. Take my stem, slide it under my flower. Now, if yours is like mine, there might be a little bitty tail hanging off, and that is totally okay. Take your scissors, snip it off there, and now it is nice and neat. But we're not finished. Out from the sides, we want some leaves, kind of like our hands to our flower. So you're going to need a green rectangle. Now, of course, this does not look like a leaf shape. But remember, my friends, if we want something nice and round, all we have to do is cut the corners. I cut the corners. I cut the corners, and I cut the corners, and voila! I have a leaf shape. Now remember, leaves are not perfect and are not all the same, so do not worry if your leaf does not look perfectly amazing. It's going to be great. I'm going to take my glue, my tap glue. I'm going to push and squeeze and push and squeeze. I'm going to take that leaf and I'm going to stick it on the side there. Now, my friends, I'm going to leave you with the choice of whether you want one leaf or whether you want 2 leaves. I think I'm going to stick with 1 right now because I just noticed my flower needs some grass. And we know that grass is green, so you're going to need some green paint. And you're going to need a fork. Now you might be thinking, what on earth are we going to do with a fork? Well, my friends, we are actually not going to be painting the grass like we do with Mr. Brush. We are going to be stamping it. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take this fork. I'm going to dip it in the paint. See, it's on the back of my fork there. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to press, 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 press. And you can see, my friends, as I'm pressing, it's making these cool lines that look like grass. And that's exactly what I'm going for. I might have to dip back and forth a few times. I'm not going side to side to side to side because then we don't get the cool lines. And that is what I want. Ta-da! I've got some grass. I've got some leaves. We're going to add one more detail today, my friends. And that is some clouds in the sky. Our sky is kind of empty, so let's add some details up there. We know that clouds are white. I have some white paint in here. And again, we're not using a paintbrush. I have this interesting tool here. It's just some sponge pieces stuck on a clothespin, and all you're going to do is you're going to dip and dab, 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 dab. Dip and dab, 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 dab. Ooh, I kind of like the way that one looks. I'm going to dip and dab, 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 dab. Now, I'm being very careful not to get it on my flower.
And there you have it, your finished friendship flower, complete with stem, leaves, grass, clouds, and of course, the color wheel.